Greetings truckers, how are we all doing? The Grumpy Gaming Dad here. Welcome to episode 3 of our Mexican construction project. Our little series of us taking 25 tonnes or 50,000 pounds of lumber down from the sawmill to a housing project about 870 miles distance. Now we are just hitting sunrise, as you can see, coming up over these statues in the lovely town of Parral. Now we shall go down, find the truck. There we go. And this statue is nicely silhouetted on the ground there. So we're running a triple trailer of lumber. Now triples, as you probably know, are not strictly allowed in this part of the world. But we got special permission to do this. It does mean we can only drive in daylight. We're limited to about 8 hours of driving per day. So we've got to crack on and get this done. The last 2 episodes, or the last 2 days, we've seen us come from the sawmill down at Guadalupe y Calvo. We took a day just to get to the rest stop there at the fuel station. The second day saw us get up to Parral, where we currently are. And our third day is going to see us heading down the road, heading down past Santa Maria del Oro. And I'm hoping to stop up for the night somewhere near the junction at Guanacevi. Not quite sure how to say that. My Spanish pronunciation is terrible, so apologies in advance. We are running this rather lovely Freightliner FLB. This has currently got a 550 brake horsepower Caterpillar engine in it and an Eaton Fuller 18-speed box, which is doing the job rather well. Let's put side lights on. So it's 7:52 in the morning. We should get going. I wonder how easy it's going to be to pull out from here. Oh, not too tricky at all. This truck's done really well so far. We've had some hairy moments coming up through the mountain passes. I'm sure we're going to have some more issues to deal with as we go along. But we're going to fight our way through town right now. It's early morning, shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, we've only got really kind of 8 hours. We've got to try and do this trip under the radar, as it were. Triples are not a trailer type that's really allowed through here. And it's a little bit long, it's a little bit unwieldy. We've had a couple of small incidents so far. Local drivers on the mountain roads don't really expect us to be coming along in this sort of config, and they're not really giving us the room, unfortunately. Generally speaking, the truck is doing pretty well though. It's nice to drive a cab over doing this sort of thing. Then we're going to head out through the sunrise, start heading down south. Roads are going to get nastier, much nastier. Today's drive... Oh, I've just busted through that red light, haven't I? No stop line, you see. I saw the traffic light and I thought, that's miles away, we'll be fine. No, we won't. Foolish driver. Oh well, that's giving us some space at the roundabout anyway. Roads have been pretty spectacular so far. This map is really good. Mexico Extreme, or the Team Mexico Extremo as they're known. Link is in the video description. Do check it out. It's a huge map. It's incredibly atmospheric. It's got lots and lots to it. It's tricky, it's attractive, you know, it's brilliant. And this modding team has also done, I believe, it's out now, or there's an early release, an add-on for Sierra Nevada as well in the States, which would well be worth checking out. Wow, 7th gear. Or more like 16th gear if you're counting sequentially. I haven't been in this higher gear at all so far. It's a bit of a rarity. Got to try and make sure I sit properly so you can see the... There we go. See the info box with the gears on. You probably should be straddling this broken line as well. The local drivers are, how to put this, a little bit keen on the overtakes. We've had more than a few close calls with some dangerous overtakes. The mountain roads are littered with wrecks. People, you know, bad overtakes, crashing into each other, people going through the barrier, not making the corners. There's all sorts of debris littered on the mountainsides. You can see it as you're driving around below. Very challenging. I mean, we're kind of on the plains now by the look of it. But we are going to be heading back into the hills for sure. But the good news is we can make up some time today. Uh-oh. Speed bumps. One thing you will come to appreciate is they love their speed bumps. Look at the size of that thing. If you hit these at speed, you are in trouble. Crawl the back end of the trailer over. 1, 2, 3. How many have we got to deal with in this little village? Make sure that third trailer doesn't clip anything. Some of the street furniture is quite far... Oh, talking of dodgy overtakes. It's quite close to the edge of the road, some of this street furniture there, that little awning. Need to be a bit careful. And we're coming up on a checkpoint. Another thing very common with this map are checkpoints. Some of which do seem to be kind of federal level, some of which are a little bit more local. As in shakedown by people in pickup trucks local. But hopefully we won't have too many of those to deal with. Like I say, today should be a good day for making up some time, getting some distance covered. I'm loving driving this truck. I've done a review on this truck as well. That video will be linked in the description also. Lovely, lovely thing to drive this. Good truck for VR as well, if you're into your VR headset driving for American truck. Oh, it's coming out there kind of quickly. Fantastic scenery. You can see it's kind of getting a little bit more hilly. Yeah, we're actually able to travel at the speed limit for a change. Hooray! Oh, the shadows coming across here, fantastic. A little river running underneath. The attention to detail on this map is truly epic. Oh! They snuck that speed bump in, didn't they? With a fender bender there. Lots of those on the map. I must remember on the tighter radius corners to try and leave some extra room, keep to the outside a bit more. We've had some gentle collisions and some scary moments right on the outside. Look at that, cheese is moving. Wow. And that is very, very much an indication of the quality of the local driving. In game, certainly. Just past the no overtaking sign. And we need to slow down again. We've got speed bumps coming. No, we haven't actually. Okay. Pretty sure I saw a 40 km/h sign there, back to 90. But the GPS speed didn't change. I was expecting that to drop to 25 because it's miles per hour. And the local road signs are all in kilometres per hour. Santa Maria del Oro sign on the right there. That's our junction. Little bit of engine brake. That's a speed bump right before the turn. And a speed bump right after the turn. Nice. Come on, Caterpillar, you can do it. So we've had plenty of need to use the Jake brake the last couple of days on this this particular route. Been having a lot of elevation changes to worry about. Things are starting to get a bit steeper by the look of it, and a bit more twisty. I think our long, smooth run of tarmac may have be over already. Watch that third trailer clipping over the yellow line. Now, don't get me wrong, this thing is actually pretty manoeuvrable, given the cargo and the length of it. The trailers themselves are reasonably short, and they do pivot on each other quite well. So you can pull off some tight turns, but you do find that that third trailer getting pulled across the road, making a bit of a nuisance of itself. Here probably being a prime example. I don't want to get too far across to the edge because there's some rocks in the way. Last axle of the trailer clipping that white yellow line, sorry. Oh, and big old speed bump hidden around the corner. Oh, and here we are, Santa Maria del Oro. So we follow this road down, and as we get to the junction at the end, we need to find somewhere to park up. Oh, it's a bigger town than I thought. Oh, and I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. GG. Not paying attention to the GPS. And now we find out just how tight a turn this thing will do. Oh, don't do that, white car, or the red car, or the blue car. Seriously? Could you not see what's going on? Right. Recovered. Being trolled by the locals again. So we're going to sit right smack bang in the middle of the road and go, "You're not overtaking me. You can wait there. It's your penalty for stupidity." What's the local temp? 30 degrees, okay. These are very low buildings. Oh wow, the road suddenly got a lot rougher. Oh, we're onto dirt. It's going to make it more interesting if this is dirt all the way down. Had some issues on the first leg of the journey as we came out the sawmill. We first picked the load of lumber up. We had some quite steep roads to deal with, and we needed the diff lock on for a lot of it. And even with the diff lock off, certainly, and even with it on, sometimes you hit the engine brake, and the rear wheels would lock up and start sliding out. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, crunch. Uh-oh, 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 keep over. Right, we tarmacked again, that's a relief. Although we are kind of twisty. We're going to have to be a bit careful how we position these trailers. I'm going to try my best not to grab the wrong gear today. In both the past two episodes I've managed to jump from 5th to 8th when I was trying to go down to 4th, which was potentially a big problem. Luckily I managed to recover and not stop. We'll hold this gear. Another S-bend coming up. Another hairpin, sorry. Oh, and some rock slide going on there. Can't see around the corner. Let's crouch down. Oh, big rock slide that side. Revs rose then. I think the one of the driven wheels came off the ground due to the camber. Another less than high quality overtake. Hopefully there's nothing coming, because our trailer's going to block the road. Wide entrance into this one. Hope there's nothing coming down the hill. Oh, that was a bump. Cool, can you imagine this when it's raining? Just run the engine brake in the lowest setting, just to keep on top of those revs. Make sure the truck doesn't run away from us. Foot to the floor and took up that little incline. Oh, rear wheels scrabbling for grip there over the dirty, dusty road surface. Revs rising and dropping as when the wheels are getting traction or losing traction. But I've taken that a bit slower and made sure the wheels stay planted on the ground. That would have been better. Power to climb out the other side. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Right, little kind of hardly a village. I'm expecting speed bumps. Yay! Of course, I'm expecting speed bumps. Although these don't appear to be too fierce. That for sale sign is in English, not Spanish. Right, we've been on the road for about 8 hours now. It's still daylight, so we've got some time to play with. I really do want to get down to that junction before we stop. So many rocks at the side of the road. Ah, I see the junction on the GPS. Then, of course, we need to find somewhere safe to stop. Now, what have we got coming up here? Can we pull off onto the side here? Grass is a bit long, ground is a bit rough. Let's have a little look. Shouldn't park on the corner like that, but yeah. We're off the road. That's kind of safe. It's probably the best option over bad luck there. There we go. Episode 3. Quick recap of what we've just done. So that has reset itself. We have travelled down from Parral. The 45 there, that was a pretty good road. We've got some good speed on that. The 44, as soon as we turned off onto that at the junction here, that was a bit of a mess. It's unmade, dirty, bumpy, and kind of challenging. That was a nice little road there. So there we go. Next time round, ignore the GPS, we will be travelling from where we are currently down to about Canelles, I think. I think that's what I'm due to do. Yeah, that right turn at Canelles. We're going to travel down to that rest stop tomorrow. That's the plan. So, there we go. Episode 3. If you're still watching, thank you very much for making it this far. It's YouTube, people, so you know what to do. Please leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please leave a comment. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. So, until next time, take it easy, happy trucking everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.